The claims of misconduct against me are entirely false and without merit. It is important that decisions about leadership in law enforcement be based on facts, experience, and demonstrated commitment to public service, not on baseless accusations meant to discredit progress.
4 days in, one city council meeting later, and Decatur's new interim chief of police hopes to clear the air. Interim Chief Natus Carlisle Jr. addressing what he calls misinformation about him and his appointment. It's where we start. I'm Kenesha Dees. Fox 54 sat down today with Chief Carlisle 1 week after the announcement that he will lead the department for now. You'll recall he came out of retirement in 2016 to take the top policing job at Alabama A&M University, where he stayed for about 4.5 years. He left the school in 2021, which in this interview, Carlisle does address, but he spent the bulk of his career in Decatur, his home, where he was interim chief once before. It was part of his initial 25-year stint there. He also led the Criminal Investigation Division for DPD as commander of the unit. Fox 54's Ken McCoy asked the new interim chief how his experience will help him in this role.
What prompted that statement?
What prompted this statement is the city council meeting here Monday evening when the protesters got up and just tried to destroy my character.
A question of trust for one leader has turned into a question of character for another. Chief Natus Carlisle Jr. wants to rebrand the department, but isn't taking the harsh criticism lightly.
And I've been around here a long time, and I've got hundreds, maybe even thousands of people who know me and support me and think I'm the greatest person for this position. But I'm not here trying to fight for this position. All I wanted to do was help us get through tough times.
Tough times marked by the death of Decatur resident Steve Perkins. The shooting by a Decatur officer has divided the community, and critics say they've lost trust in the city and its police force. What is your relationship like with the Perkins family?
Mine?
Been talking to them yet?
Well, most of the family, they know me, and I think, well, let me put it this way. I thought I had a great relationship with them up until Monday.
Do you understand why the community is so angry?
Yes. They lost a loved one. I cried with them. I cried for them. I've prayed. I've done all of that. So I totally understand it because Steve is not going to be here.
I asked Chief Carlisle how he plans to rebuild that trust.
The first thing I think that I have to do is discredit what was told about me. Nothing they said at their council meeting was true.
He's referring to allegations of misconduct and talks about his departure from Alabama A&M.
I was fired because I reported on a brand new person who had no experience whatsoever to be a vice president on that campus. And that was not me talking, that was her colleagues. And I reported that to the president, and she didn't like it, and I got fired.
Carlisle says he's willing to sit down with those who may have questions about his leadership.
I'd be glad to talk to the protesters if they can have a civil conversation. I'd be glad to talk to them. I want to talk to them. I've actually reached out to them before this stuff happened.
Monday, we should note, was the first council meeting since Carlisle's appointment and the first opportunity for some to publicly criticize his selection. In Decatur, Ken McCoy, Fox 54 News.
You can catch the full interview with Interim Chief Carlisle unedited on our streaming app, Fox 54 Plus. It's available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV devices. Download it on your TV and watch it for free.